welcome back. This is the intake, and I'm Mike. And this is an addendum to my year in review. And what did you buy Wednesday? So, man, yesterday I was a lot of sorts. Had company coming. I was trying to get the video in. I thought I had 10 models, and I only put out 8. And so I only videoed 8, and I'm talking about 10. And I forgot my 2 Mustangs. Um, so let me move this one to the side real quick. Um, and we'll show this one. This is my group 60 Mustang 60 years group build. 60 years of Mustang group build. Um, this is my 71 Boss 351 by Revell, brand new kit, awesome kit. And I got the black box wide body. This was such a good kit. I'd like to get another one and build it without the wide body because it went together so well. Um, I used a, it's not a color shift paint. It's called Fastback Green. It's kind of like a color shift, but it depends on what color you use as a, underneath it as a base, basically. So up here, it was silver. And then this is more of a charcoal. And that's what it did to it. So what happened? So my intention on this was because the Mustang 351, Boss 351, had the black hood. My intention was to keep the hood a different color than the rest of the car, just like it was. So I did do that. Um, the the black box wide body thing was excellent. The only thing I'll have to say, and I got it again by sanding some resin wheels, is man, when you're sanding this stuff, like I had to sand a little bit, not a lot, and underneath on the inside to make it fit real tight to the body. Because when you make something, when you 3D print stuff, it has the little supports that you got to clean up. So anyway, wear a mask. I mean, I have asthma, and it messed up. It didn't. It messed up my asthma, but it really messed up my sinuses when I didn't wear a mask. I couldn't believe how bad. So, and it wasn't a lot of sanding, so I was like dumbfounded. But anyway, I was surprised, I should say it that way. But it was a learning lesson, and I hope you all can learn from my mistake. But anyway, I think this thing looks really cool. I know it's not for everyone, but I love the pro touring type cars, and I think this one's freaking awesome looking. Underneath, it ended up looking really cool. I love it. Um, they even give you, like right here, if you can see it, that's an offset to set the wheels up higher to make this car ride low. And this kit, it actually comes with them printed exactly for this kit. So it works out so great. It works so cool. 3-piece wheels, obviously, and so you can paint them separately and everything. Really cool. That's how I was able to do that. The interior is, let me see here. The interior is flocked with a mixture of colors. I did a little dark blue and a little white and a light blue. I used a light blue, and then a little bit of white and a little bit of dark blue to give you a. I like that. To me, it looks more textured, like it looks more like carpet. Um, you see how the hood's way different, and it depends on the light. So this does shift. Um, it does it with certain undercoats it shifts. I did the drill sergeant, and I painted it with underneath was all like black, and that thing is like solid, almost like a racing green, but metallic. So it depends on what you paint underneath it. So there's the interior. It's just white with I painted the silver stripes in there. I thought it looked pretty cool. I got an upset dog. Sorry about that. I don't know what he wants. But anyway, two-tone the dash. Pretty cool. Move back. There we go. Glued the mirror on the windshield with that diamond glaze. I just let it tack up. I just let it tack up here for a while before I stuck it on there, and I stuck it on. It took a couple times. I knocked it off once, but it's been holding ever since. So let me show you the engine real quick. This is the engine I put a lot into. I took that intake from the 53 Ford custom kit pickup, the Ford pickup custom kit, and I shaved all this to sit on an angle and everything in here, and I cut the stacks down and everything so they'd fit inside under the hood. I made it look like it was a fuel injected intake. I got a dog that really wants to go outside. Okay, bud, give me a second. I'm gonna pause this for a second and let him out. He's upset. Okay, I had to take care of the pup. So this is my 64 and a half. After everyone was building so many of these for the Mustang 60 group build, I decided I had to build mine. I got mine at Ollie's, and it ended up being a great kit. I loved it. I love building it. I think when I got done with it, I was like, man, no wonder so many sold. I mean, these are just a cool looking little car. Very nice looking car. They really knocked it out of the park with this one. They came up with this one. So I kept it pearl white. It's pearl orange. It's over silver. And like the other one, I'm sorry, I didn't tell you, it's Createx 4053 clear. I never really polished these yet, and I will. I'm going to get into polishing everything. So I want to see how that comes out. Obviously, the 1K and 2K clear look better, but these still look really sharp. So let me show you the interior. Oh, I did pin the handles, the door handles to make them stay. The interior is white with it's called T and then a little orange. I use embossing powder too, by the way. So that's how I came up with that color. I think embossing powder looks really nice. So my wife ended up getting me a lot of it from Joann Fabrics. So yeah, the steering wheel's wooded up. And one thing I did learn with all the candy colors I have, candy works really good for tinting things. So I mean, just brushing it on. So I brushed it on the steering wheel to give it that orangey look. It was just done with your basic tan and brown and a little black in there. And then I just brushed the orange and a little floor shine over it, and there you got it. I kept the center console and the dash all white. I didn't want to do the black. I kind of liked it like that. I just thought it looked pretty. Like I said, it's a great little kit underneath. My latest way I do things. Try to keep all the colors simple, kind of showy, not run. So just a great little kit. I tried playing around with shading up the exhaust a little bit with some there's a nice hair on there with some panel liner and stuff, but that's about it. The engine. Let's see if this comes off here. There we go. Like I said, this was a good kit, real good kit. Both those Mustang kits were good. I enjoyed building them. The white engine, orange wiring, painted up stuff to make it look a little detailing. Some cute decals in there. A little water in the windshield washer bottle. Decal on there. That's cute stuff. I love it. Little brake master cylinder in there. Really, love the kit. Oh, I didn't put the here. I had got this, and it's got the I used a pin. Got all these, all the rivets or studs or whatever you want, snaps, whatever they are, on there for the convertible top. Top up, top down. Looks really sharp. Good looking little car. I love this car. I do have another one. I don't know if it's Revell or AMT. I would have to look. don't know if I can see it. Right now, it is... Oh boy, I can't tell. I'll have to look. It is Revell. I've got it in a 3-pack with 3 different Mustangs. So I'll be building another one. I love this one. Okay, so I'm going to pause this real quick and I'm going to show you my What Did I Buy Wednesdays. And this series was created by Joe at Big Sky. I always forget. Big Sky Model Workshop. I always forget the Model Workshop part. So I'm sorry about that, Joe. It's Big Sky Model Workshop. I'll put a link in the description for him. I'm switching right here and show you. So I'm a big Tom Daniel fan. So let me move this out of the way. I'll move this tray too. So this came out by Atlantis and I had to have it immediately. There was no question about it. I was getting that one. Brand new repop of, let me angle you up a little bit more here. Sorry, you're gonna, no more hidden background there. It's a mess behind there, but it's a modeling bench, right? But so the Pie Wagon came out. One cherry ride, Atlantis, Tom Daniel. And I did talk to Tom Daniel a couple, 3 years ago. We corresponded by email. And he said, please buy them from Atlantis because Revell kind of nixed his deal. So he's partnered up with Atlantis. So this is a cool kit. So I actually have the original release, 1968 version I bought on eBay. I'm sorry, I'm stammering. I'm tired. And I have the original one in here somewhere. And I know I showed it. I believe I showed it from the when somebody wanted to know your oldest kit. That was it before my buddy gave me all those ones he had from the 60s. So here it is. I actually put them together. And there you go. There's the 1968 and the 2024 version. Box art is continued on. Really cool. I like that. They changed the cherry a little bit. No more monogram. But really cool. So this one has some damage, as you can see, stuff. So, but I'm real happy. It's a complete kit. I'm excited to have it. See how it's just taped up. So I'm gonna keep this one. I'm building that one. I mean, it's not to say I won't ever build that, but for now, I'm just gonna keep it, and I am building that because I really want this in my collection. Besides, who doesn't want a cool-looking purple hot rod, right? So I'll quit rambling about that. And here you go. Some of my buddies, one for sure, will really like this. Well, I was watching a video, and I don't know how many of you know Dan D. Dan with then a capital D. He was building 48 Fleetmaster, and it came out gorgeous. And my wife was watching the video with me, and she's like, that is beautiful. I'm like, yeah, I know. I was looking these up. I think the cheapest I could find it for was like $60 for one of these Galaxy kits. It's called Galaxy. It's made in Wisconsin. And so I looked online. I'm like, yeah, I don't know if I want to pay that much for a model kit, blah, blah, blah. She goes, well, I think you should get it. And I guess she was being sneaky. And I know she was being sneaky. So mine's going to be a lot like that, but I'm going to have some extras, kind of like Dan did. And anyway, she goes, Spotlight, this place has it for a lot cheaper. I'm like, what? So they actually did. out the door, it was cheaper than I could get than the price on eBay. I mean, shipping and everything. And the Spotlight sends me their stickers and some decals and dog treats for my pups. So I was so excited, and I really, she doesn't know how much that means to me. So this kit is going to be built this year, early on this year. And I got some, if you ever watch Dandy's, I'll leave his channel in the description. Man, I learned a lot from that guy. A lot of things I didn't know, and a lot of cool things that he does. He's so talented. Everything he builds looks unbelievably gorgeous. So, yeah, I'm going to add, like he did, I'm going to add chrome trim here and here. So I think it's going to look super sharp. I haven't even opened it yet. I just got it yesterday. I was so excited. Got them both. Both came in the same time. I'm like, oh, it's Christmas all over for me. You know, my wife's like, yeah, whatever. But actually, so excited. I mean, it'd be cool to get another one to build it like that. I like that. But I really like the old school customs and stuff with the visor and the chrome, and the way Dan did it was just gorgeous. And I even told him what my wife said, and I told him that I'm going to have to build mine a lot like his since I loved his so much. So, there you go. What did you buy Wednesday? Created by Joe over there at Big Sky Model Workshop. If I can remember the name, sorry about that, Joe. But I'll leave Joe's name in the link in the description. And I hope you go check out Joe. Check out Dan, man, if you want to. He has so many. He's the one that does the foam, the headliners, and the foam interiors. And you get this thinner foam than I have at Hobby Lobby. Works out so good. He makes it look so great. He's got a lot of tips. He does shows you a lot of how he customizes, how he does lowrider paint jobs. So any of you lowrider guys out there, Dan can do it. He is unbelievable. And, you know, subtle things like if you use Createx, he always puts 4050 or 4053 in all his paints. And he always just subtly says, I just do it for strength. And then I knew what he was talking about. Because if you tape on it, it doesn't, not always, but it's a lot more resistant to the peeling from the tape. So if you're taping up a cool design on your car, if you put the 4050 carrier in there, it'll strengthen it. So anyway, y'all have a good evening. That's the end of my video. Thanks for bearing with me here. Sorry about the 8, 10, whatever amount of cars I built last year. I was a mess yesterday. Had company coming. You heard it in the video if you watched it. Hilarious. So y'all take care now. Thanks to all my subscribers. Hope y'all had a happy New Year.